Anyway, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, congratulations, mothers. Each mother has one chocolate, okay, chocolate. We are the Buddhism, we received a lot of initiations. And then the session said that the teacher said, okay, now you're the visualizing there, you visualize it there, you visualization, you receive the something, you receive the blessing, like that. Anyone visualization get the chocolate.
Good.
This is for for Tibetan kids. This every evening I just show them.
Good morning, Geshe-ma.
Good morning. Good, yeah. Happy Mother's Day. It's wonderful. And, Buddhism is already the celebration Mother's Day always. We always have mother sentient beings.
That's right.
Yes, also the mother is the most kind person to your life. We say, Buddha say, the mother is the most kind person in your life. Therefore, remember the mother's kindness, then develop compassion, bodhicitta, loving kindness for mother. Right? That's we always like that. Therefore, it's very wonderful for Happy Mother's Day. I hope you all got some chocolate, flowers. I think today we also do, at the end, we do not pray for the mothers or, special all mother beings. That with them, only the mothers. Only females, we can say, only females. All the females have, how to say, patent become, not patent, how to say?
Potential.
Potential become mom. Therefore, the mother's very kindness. Usually also, the female, the nature, the female has also more kindness. Basically, His Holiness always say, if one day it's possible to, all the leaders become female, then we don't have the war. He said this a couple times. Like that, therefore, I think, basically, the nature, the females more compassion, also more warm heart. Also, females give for more, warm the family. I don't know Western style like that or not. Usually the Tibetan style, the mom, if mom's the home, then house be like warm. The house be like full and the house be like warm. It's really happened. His mother, his father there, he tried best, but it's something missing. Something to cold or something not warm. There's something missing. Therefore, that mother has the ability to make the family to warm. Good morning, Tamchu. Happy Mother's Day. I thought Jesse's here.
Hi, Geshe-la.
Oh, good morning, Jesse. Happy Mother's Day.
Morning, Geshe-la. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning, Jangchub.
Good morning, Jackie. Happy Mother's Day.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Geshe-la.
Today just we finished 2 hours, so just say good morning, okay? We just spent on that. Yeah, good morning, what's that? Monks? How is it? Monks?
Mon-
How you called? Monks?
Monks?
No, M-O-N-C, M-O-N-I-C.
Monica.
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 Monica. Yeah, anyway. Oh, Monica, hey, good morning. It's you. Yeah, my English is very good. Then I can wrong spelling your name. Therefore, I think the female has, something the nature to make to the warm and peace and relax. That's some nature. Therefore, the Tibetan, the tradition. I think most Asian like that. It's a mom's home, then like the house like warm. If mom's not that, and even if we have very delicious food, but there's something missing. Even mom's complaint is okay, it doesn't matter. Therefore, I think the female has something we don't see, we cannot explain. Some power, ability to make the, people around to peace or relax and calm. Therefore, happy Mother's Day. We say happy Females Day. It's wonderful. And then we also think about the kindness of the moms. Okay, now I'm not talking. We have to pray. Okay, Bob, start to pray.
Okay, page 7, Refuge in Bodhicitta. Until enlightened I seek refuge, through merit from giving and the rest. To aid all may I become Buddha, in the Buddha's Dharma and Sangha. Until enlightened I seek refuge, through merit from giving and the rest. To aid all may I become Buddha, in the Buddha's Dharma and Sangha. Until enlightened I seek refuge, through merit from giving and the rest. To aid all may I become Buddha. May all sentient beings have happiness and its causes. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all sentient beings never be parted from sorrowless bliss. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from bias, attachment, and hatred. To the founder, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the one gone beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfected, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and in good conduct, Sugata and knower of the world, supreme guide of human beings to be tamed, teacher of gods and human beings, to you, the completely and fully awakened one, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the glorious conqueror, the subduer of the Shakya clan, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. To the founder, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the one gone beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfected, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and in good conduct, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of human beings to be tamed, teacher of gods and human beings, to you, the completely and fully awakened one, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the glorious conqueror, the subduer of the Shakya clan, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. To the founder, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the one gone beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfected, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and in good conduct, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of human beings to be tamed, teacher of gods and human beings, to you, the completely and fully awakened one, the endowed, transcendent destroyer, the glorious conqueror, the subduer of the Shakya clan, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. When, O supreme among humans, you were born on this earth, you paced out 7 strides, then said, I am supreme in this world. To you who were wise, then I prostrate. With pure bodies, form supremely pure, wisdom ocean like a golden mountain, fame that blazes in the 3 worlds, winner of the best, Lord, to you I prostrate. With the supreme signs, face like spotless moon, color like gold, to you I prostrate. Dust free like you, the 3 worlds are not. Incomparably wise one, to you I prostrate. The Savior having great compassion, the founder having all understanding, a field of merit with qualities like a vast ocean. To you, the one gone to thusness, I prostrate. The purity that frees one from attachment, the virtue that frees one from the lower realms, the one path, the sublime pure reality. To the Dharma that pacifies, I prostrate. those who are liberated and who also show the path to liberation, the holy field qualified with realizations who are devoted to the moral precepts. To you, the sublime community intending virtue, I prostrate. Homage to the Supreme Buddha, homage to the Dharma refuge, homage to the great Sangha, to all three ever devout homage. To all worthy of respect, bowing with bodies as many as all realms, atoms, in all aspects, with supreme faith I pay homage. Do not commit any non-virtuous actions. Perform only perfect virtuous actions. Subdue your mind thoroughly. This is the teaching of the Buddha. A star, a mirage, the flame of a lamp. An illusion, a drop of dew or a bubble. A dream, a flash of lightning, a cloud. See conditioned things as such. Through these merits may sentient beings attain the rank of all-seeing, subdue the foe of faults, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, perturbed by the waves of aging, sickness, and death. From Tushita's hundreds of God's protector's heart, to tip of this fresh, pure, white heap, curd like cloud, Olo Sangrapa, Dharma's omniscient king, pray come to this place with your disciples, in space ahead, on lion throne, lotus and moon, venerable Guru, smile brightly with delight. Pray stay hundreds of eons to spread doctrine, as supreme merit fields for my mind of faith. Your wisdom mind sees full range of knowables. Your eloquent speech adorns fortunate ears. Your beauteous body, fame, glory, outstanding. Homage to you, worthwhile to think of, hear and see. Pleasant offerings of water, various flowers, fragrant incense, light perfume, and so on. Oceans of offerings set out and envisioned, offered up to you, supreme field of merit, non-virtue committed with body, speech, and mind, which I have heaped up since beginningless time. Especially what has contradicted three vows, each I confess from my heart with strong regret. In time of strife you strove to learn and practice, shunned the mundane concerns, made life essence-full, protector from depths of our hearts. We rejoice in your powerful great deeds, venerable gurus from love and wisdom, clouds densely massed in your Dharma kaya sky, pray loose a rain of vast profound Dharma on fields of disciples just as needed. May whatever virtue that I've here gathered bring benefit to all beings and doctrine, and may it make venerable Samdrapas these special teachings specially shine forever. Nig made say waiter chen rezik. They can be Wang Po Jum Pel Yang Du Pong Malu Jom Ze Sang Wei Dan Gang Chen Ke Pe Tsu Gian Tsongkhapa Lo Sangra Pe Jabla So Adem. O glorious and precious root Guru, pray take seat of lotus caring for me with your great kindness. Bestow attainments of body, speech, and mind. O glorious and precious root Guru, great seat of lotus at my heart, caring for me with your great kindness. Bestow attainments common and supreme. O glorious and precious root Guru, great seat of lotus at my heart, caring for me with your great kindness, until supreme awakening remain steadfast. Homage to the exalted three jewels. Thus have I heard at one time, the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajgriha on Vulture Mountain, together with a great assembly of monks and a great assembly of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One was absorbed in the concentration of the countless aspects of phenomena called profound illumination. At that very time, the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, was looking perfectly at the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom, perfectly looking at the emptiness of inherent existence of the five aggregates also. Then, through the power of the Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said to the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, how should a child of the lineage train who wishes to engage in the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom? Thus he spoke, and the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, replied to the Venerable Shariputra as follows. Shariputra, whichever son or daughter of the lineage wishes to engage in the practice of the profound perfection of wisdom should look perfectly like this, subsequently looking perfectly and correctly at the emptiness of inherent existence of the five aggregates also. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form, form is not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, like this, all phenomena are empty without characteristics. That is, they are not produced and do not cease. They have no defilement and no separation from defilement. They have no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness. There is no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind. No visible form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no object of touch, no mental phenomenon. There is no I element and so forth, up to no mind element, up to no element of mental consciousness. There is no ignorance and no cessation of ignorance and so forth, up to no aging and death and no cessation of aging and death. Likewise, there is no suffering, no origin, no cessation, and no path, no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Therefore, Shariputra, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and abide in the perfection of wisdom. And because their minds have no obstructions, they have no fear. Passing utterly beyond error, they attain the final state beyond sorrow. All the Buddhas who reside in the three times by relying upon the perfection of wisdom become manifest and complete Buddhas in the state of unsurpassed, perfect, and complete enlightenment. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the equal to the unequaled mantra, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering since it is not false, should be known as a truth. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is proclaimed. Tayata, gate, gate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisoha. Shariputra, this is how a bodhisattva, a great being, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom. Then the Blessed One arose from that concentration and said to the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, well said, O child of the lineage, so it is. The profound perfection of wisdom should be practiced exactly as you have taught, and the Tathagatas will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this, the Venerable Shariputra, the superior Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva, the great being, and the entire assembly, as well as worldly beings, gods, humans, demigods, Gandharvas, and others, were filled with admiration and highly praised what had been spoken by the Blessed One. In the holy supreme abode of the Dakinis, possessed of clairvoyance and miraculous power, unwaveringly caring for practitioners as your children, homage to the host of the three places Dakinis, Akasamarasa Shadara Samarayape.
Aka Samaranda Chandara Samaraya Pe.
Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhisoha. Through the power of truth of the exalted three jewels speech, may all on the side of negativity, such as the four maras, be stopped. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. All enemies, obstructors, and hindrances, Shanti Kuriye Soha. The 80,000 types of obstructors pacified, freed from adverse, harmful conditions, may all be conducive and perfect auspiciousness, bring happiness and well-being here, right now. Sashi perhi jushin meitong Ramri Ravlinji Yide Gyen Pade Sangye Shindu Mite Owan Namdan Jila Chirpansho Yitzkun Lamada Pajiman Yechoikan Yense Krindrigne Chitartsam Denu Jizimma Lazar Yechugim Charpavatuso Nidam Guru Ratnamadalaka Niryatayami
Sanje Chedan Zojin Jono Lai Shanje Bada Dana Josum Che Dake Chishe Jebe Zonam Rola Benja Zanjin Reba Cho Sanje Chedan Zojin Jono Lai Shanje Bada Dana Josum Che Dake Chishe Jebe Zonam Je Dalai Benja Sanjin Rebajo Sanje Chedan Zojin Chanola Shanja Bada Dana Jazumji Dake Chishe Jebe Zonumji Dalai Benja Sanjin Rebajo. Okay. Okay, second step. Good morning, everyone. People get 2 times good morning. Yeah, also happy Mother's Day. It's International Happy Mother's Day. It's very wonderful to remember the kindness of the mothers. As we are Buddhism, we always talk about mothers and Chibi, mothers and Chibi. I think of course, there's some excuse, mothers also, there's, oh, my mom's not very kindness, but it's not, intentionally she do that, she also controlled by the delusion, ignorant, therefore no choice, this happened, this in a different way. Therefore, if we have, I think we all accept for our moms very kind for us, I think everyone accept. Then secondly, I think we all accept to the kindness of the mom. I think if you already mom, also you have experienced hard, difficult, how many hardworking are your mom since you become picnic. Until you die, you think of your children always. Even maybe like your mom's like 80, 90 years old. Maybe you are maybe like 60 years, 70 years old. You're also old. It's not older. Your age, not high, but your mom think you're my daughter, my boy, my baby. Then even she's 80 years old, she think also, and if she has daughter or son, she said, okay, you already grow up. Then she said, okay, how she can get education, then how she can get, a husband or wife, then the children, then how they live, the children's life. They think about that always, especially like some families. I want to have a grandchild. Like this, our parents are very strong. If you already mom, you have experience. If you're not mom, maybe you're not much. You maybe believe, but not much experience. Therefore, it's really meaningful to Mother's Day. Recognize or remember of the Mother's Day. It's very good. Then how we do, okay, your mother is very kind for us. Then we say, okay, our life is, beginningless. Then when we become born, we need to mom. Then all sentient beings become you. Sentient beings did your mom. Think about that way. If you really, okay, I think my English is finished. Oh, anyway, maybe I want tea, then maybe more English come back. Yeah, don't you have tea? Anyway, today that time when in Zambalila Yang and the Amitation Shade, the children too much was money.
So that's what I think. Celebrating the Mother's Day in the whole world is a very proper thing to do.
제가 아니 다 당경행 해마 라와나진 게다 아마 가시가시 다 보고라 강에 되거든요. 용 시버리 용고 요래. 다 더서 아니 아마랑 게 삼제도 제거 말고 아마라야 다 그러고 컨트롤 요 말고 왔어 간지.
So, thinking about the kindness of the mothers, right? So all the mothers have been very kind to us. But there are some exceptions, like there are some mothers, who has been cruel to their children. But, those mothers are not being cruel to the children intentionally. The mother is also under the control of delusions.
그러나 간중은 미카지 간중 깨지는 미 마모 돌로 쇼도 간중 투바 자기와 간중 삼지도 콘 투바 자고 삼바다 가다가 나라서 삼소 미 파조 고발란 다시는 용거로 왔어.
So also like, when we become angry at people, we don't say, oh, I want to become angry, so I'm going to become angry. You don't like intentionally become angry. You just, because of some condition, some, situation, you become angry, and you get into, saying bad things and fight and so forth. It's like not done intentionally. So just like that.
제자다 드네 말 제자다 간주 gelong 지금 semje 참아 소소고 마나지 즉 삼토와이나 오늘 담을래야 시대 땐데 용사래.
And so just like like that, think about the kindness in the majority, part of the mothers, they've been very, very kind to us. So if we can think of all the sentient beings as our mother, then there will be very much peace in the world.
제자가 더서 당아서 곰잡 삼로다 나마제 다지야. 당아서 레베스는 간도 레락 당아서 믹스기 telaya 당내신 얘기매와다 삼로 초박길래금도.
And so to recognize all sentient beings as one's mother, doesn't happen just like that. We have to really think about it, meditate, again and again for a long time. And of course, if we are asked, is all sentient beings, has it been your mother? Then we say yes. Of course, logically we know, we can understand that. but do we really feel that all sentient beings like our mother? We don't we don't have that kind of feeling, That's because we have not gained the realization of recognizing all sentient beings as our mother.
가르드나 단답에는 가도 내가 여기서 마치 파지 이제서부터 아니 소소 아마라 제가 죽지 못 참을 요래서 소소 아마라 제가 나지 선제 샤바도 요래서 요 말해서.
And so we have affection and compassion towards our mother, right? Towards all, so all of us, we have that kind of strong affection towards other mother. We don't have, affection towards others as much as we do towards our mother.
제가 따뜻해가도 곰잡나 곰잡 따뜻해 코치 또봐 끼야 요살 따뜻해 끼가 요살했어.
So yeah, so that kind of you have to again ascertainment, but through meditation again and again. Not just saying yes it is, but really understanding it is like that.
Okay, 따뜻해 식당으로 다녀봤어. 그래서 당원에 단대 라바나지 식당기 아니 딱으로 아니 범액이 아니 딱가로 시가적은 한번도 아니 단 내셔도나 간지 식당기 미파초와라 직가로 저 대바태기 아니 저단 니파 말아보지 요사로 왔어. 게 남이지라 당경에 라바이 아마도 요와이나 남이지 차비비로 요와지 아마 매바나 가리면 가리요나 고치 마상으로 용요랬어.
And then, it's the nature of a mother and a female in general, and especially mother, to give some kind of feeling of warmth, to others, and in the family, like Geshe mentioned earlier, in the family, if there is a mother in the house, and the house, feels very comfortable and warm and good feeling. If the mother is not there, then feels like kind of empty or something's missing.
제가 당가도 그냥 가도 배배를 루소인 바나 당가도 티나는 가도 단 로파 더 루소인 바이나 아니 빠바가 내가 가래 딱 칼라 나를 키워도 빠베 랭게래 저러고네 가래죠. 아메 레게디다 나라고 즉 칼라 소야다 자마 소야다 지도자 아메 랭게 도착이 그래서.
So like especially in the nomad lifestyle, the father's job is to bring the stocks to the home, and then mother's job is to prepare them, prepare those stocks or food for children and family to eat.
제가 근데 마상 근데 나 아마 매바 차와이나 아니 줄로네 칼라 이어왔지 나를 소야 이어왔지 빨라가 소여와이나야 kon mitha khona chine chi mara cha ro ma jamo ro chi feeling me no cha ro.
And so if there is no mother in that family, then even though father brings sort of food from outside and prepares them and feeds them, but doesn't have that kind of strong comfort and doesn't have like kind of a feeling in the house.
세상도 삼로다나 변나 샤시고도 좋다도 아마디 좋은라고 쳐도 변나 가도 별로 따요다 변나 메사지라 따 뉴시스면 되나 아마도 디나게다 아마 좋은데 아마데 타박 따시나 따시면 타마 디고라 되대 그래서.
Right, so just same with the animals, so the animals feel very comfortable and safe around their mother, like even the birds, when they're the chicks, when they're around the mother bird, then they feel very safe also. Like in Tibet, like they have a lot of horses, and if the mother horse is tied, then all the other horses will stay around that mother horse, because they feel very comfortable there.
제 당하다 제가 모일리세야 될 간지 지금 세기 지금 니바조서 간지 이제 봐줘와라 지금 소와 안에 다 대화해서 그나마도 간지 지금 용이 지금 요사래 간다.
So that therefore in general, like the female has that capability of attracting and giving happiness to others.
제가 아니 제가 범해봐나 분하지 진 두바 잡 메다키 다 시당 시찬다 다 가지가지도 여러 시당에도 마음에 들어요 말. 근데 대대 윤유로 올라왔어.
So generally, the nature of the female are very peaceful, They don't, go out like a man, fight and war with the battle with the guns and swords and so forth. Of course, there are some exceptions, one or two, but generally, it's mostly men who do that, and of course, so women you don't find that much, but of course there are some exceptions.
Meeting go like Jupachi Shulana at the putting sugar is Pomodi Paji sugar mares.
So of course in the army they are trained, right? They are trained to do like that, to fight and to shoot and so forth. But in general, like if there's somebody in the corner and if you ask to hit that person, and the man will maybe not hesitate to do that, but the female will usually not hit the other person.
She has a similar kind of shoot home. Me can't shoot home. Similar kind of
they will not bear to hit the other person.
She has a perimeter logo maybe Kishamares. They call nugget 70 kanji kote kayo.
It's not that female are coward, but it's just their affection prevents them from doing that.
제때 시당 전에 대제자 안에 그 먼저 샴다 니제다 제와 이제는 제와서 로종전에 간도 다 가지 부모한테 제야 요소대.
And so that's in general, right? So the female has more loving kindness, compassion, and affection towards others.
제가 부드가 보물을 불가게서 말씀 많이 써요 말다.
Guys don't think that Geshe doesn't have feelings.
네 말이 다 땡가도 제가 가도 삼로다다. 대칭가도 삼로다나 삼로마다 가도 소화들레가 말이. 다 수주 갈래 마드네 식당이 쉬운 거 전에 삼로다나 텐데 얘기 그래요.
So if you really think, honestly, then of course you will see that it makes sense that it really is like that. But generally, we don't try to accept that, right?
어때? 내가 제자간도 간데 마이 제와 나진기 안에 섬제 마이들 제와와 나진지 안도들 게타와이나 근데 마이들 수수 풀어서 제와 나진이 안도들 섬제 참을 게토나 제가 안도들 자세 간지 바꿔셔야 돼. 예서 뒤치야 돼. 고민이 잘 오더라고.
So just like that, if you can have affection, just like a mother has affection towards her only child, if we can have that kind of affection towards all sentient beings, then there will be, no sense of enemy. So there's like thinking somebody as one's enemy, there will be no more there.
Okay, good. 어디 다대체 당은 도단다고 말. 그래서 아니 곰대 잡다나 곰대 잡고 있어. 나도 마치 잡투 나라 3이 잡투는다. 곰대 잡아이나 즉 또봐 이겨서.
So we should try to meditate. We should all try to meditate. We don't really meditate that much, including myself. But if we really strive to do meditation, then definitely we'll gain some realization from that.
야, 다 되는 것도 곰자게다. 다 가상 것도 다 따님도 곰네. 다 따님 로도 다와 곰네. 다 따님도 르소 마섬. 따님도 곰고에서. 따님 걔네 샘로 토와 맞이 받을 게 곰고에서 와.
So then now we're going to do some meditation. So just like we did last time, we're going to meditate on equanimity. And as I mentioned, equanimity, you have to meditate on that till you gain the realization, even if it takes like months and years. And so we should not, think, oh, that's done. I'm done with equanimity, and to stop it. You have to meditate until you have gained realization.
제가 제가 다음에 다와 깨서 생각하고 있어. 근데 랑게니를 잡으셔. 어때요? 제가 생각도 레상가도 될 잡도 그랬어. 레다 말 잡도 그래. 얘나가도 샘로 초වත් 계획 말했어. 대다 다라 이를 삼대로.
And so usually, if we are asked, do we have hatred towards the enemies? They say, yes, we do. And do we have attachment towards our friends? We say, yes, we do. But we don't really understand. We always think like, yeah, it's like that. But do we really think in that way? We're not really, because we're not familiarized with that.
제가 가상 가서 아니 가상 딩해랑 가도 검제 갈아야 아니 달라 pena so nyala chabe chapa chata de pena ta nyala gawa chata de ko la so ane dala da dawa chata de ko la so ta ane ti pama da ta tani bro de so na to re re so ta bas.
And so last time we meditated on or contemplated on the reasons, right? Reasons for hating our enemies, and and attaching our friends, and being indifferent about about the strangers. So we meditated on that last time, right?
제가 다 드링한도 아니 다니엘 발음대 샤사 찍으라 샤는 겁지작이다.
And now today we're going to place all these three different kind of people, the friend, enemy, and stranger, in one place and meditate on that.
제가 단대 검잖아 가도 변에 전화도 소소도 나올 때 되마다 잡로라 가도 디스트럭션 이거 말했어.
So right now, if you're meditating at home by yourself, then there's nobody to disturb you, on the back.
제가 남자야 아니 지금 야 리칭이지 리링 챙이지면야 소소때 가르치고 하마고 오늘 들어가대. 다 가도 리치고 계셔야 됐어.
And so normally, if there's nobody to lead, you the meditation, then you don't know what to meditate on. But today, I'm sort of like trying to be a leader to lead the meditation.
다 담봉아도 웅중어 검시 와서 전화도 웅중어 검시로 왔어.
So now first you do the breathing meditation, right? Okay.
검자단 담나 뭐도 왔어. 나 웅중어 되게 소소가 세바도 말 흘려 용 거였어.
The breathing meditation calms one's mind.
근데 지나는 가도 세바 흘려 치대가 깔라야 아니 다니에 바숨 된라 되더라. 가자 숨 샤니. 간다 소소가 아니 생디가 다 단대 갑라 소소 마가세 밑에다. 소소 가사가 밑에다. 아니 소소 주도샤면 미슴 다지고 야초소 다 마가사 세거나 깔카워. 가지 파지 땡데 소소 셈라야. 소소 따오마도 미래 요레스. 대슴 샤고 요레스.
So once you have calmed your mind through breathing meditation, then think about these three different kind of people. Someone you consider as your friend, someone you consider as your enemy, and someone you consider as you have nothing to do with that.
제가 누시 가사 섬여 봤지. 아니 섬로다 변한데 소소 가사야 된다. 내가 가비 진짜 섬로다. 내가 마가비 진짜도. 내가 땅 파티 고자잡 파티 소소로 섬로다. 지라 가비 진짜 지라 마가비 진짜 찍대 육샤비 진짜 섬로다. 파티 고자잡 섬다고 돼. 두시 엑서사이즈 채워res.
And so now you alternate, those three objects. So think about the enemy, why you don't like that person, or think about the friend, why you like the person, and think about the stranger, why you don't care about the person. So you change, keep thinking about each of them alternately.
제가 이제 담보대 동거랑 가도 웅중 고투가 됐어. 아니 이바 동거라 웅중 차네 다 단다 가사 섬된 되라 something is.
So on the first ring of the singing bowl, you're going to do the breathing meditation. On the second ringing of the singing bowl, you're going to meditate on these three different kind of people. Okay.
제가 데이터 소식 단당 그냥 질라에 봤. 섬냠도 샤치 가비 진세 마게비 진세 코도라 따따 만다와 간델레게 도스. 데이터 검잡 셈라야 액세스 되고 그래서.
And so, like I mentioned, think about these three different kind of people, and think, why you like, one of them, why you don't like the other one, and why you don't care about other ones. And so, think about, how you see these two different people in three different ways.
Okay. 다 당봉가도 운종이 된다스.
So the first is the breathing meditation. Okay.
우야 당사마 보도 우야 죽고요 삼지 데레부도 소소가 백 저거나 로가나 국적 강가라 반주 야부 주 당사마는 소소가 지금 샘 나게 다 지금 가로 내차 셰다 뜨물라서 나다 리제나 또 차다 안에 파 안에 줄로라 파 고요 삼 도진데 대우 코나 삼모데 우 질은 로고 그래서.
So when you do the breathing meditation, you follow the breath. So you follow your mind with the breath. As you're breathing in, you have to think of your mind. Your mind, should follow that breath, thinking that I'm breathing in. When it's breathing out, your mind follow your, breath, thinking that you're, breathing out. And so when you think of breathing in, you can think, follow the breath, the air going into your mouth, into your body, through the into the lung and everywhere, wherever the air goes, you follow that, and then as you breathe out, imagine thinking, also think about the breathing, and as you breathe out, and then think that all your disease, all your spirit harms, and all the delusions come out, and then come out of you and disappear in the space like that. So you can think like that as you meditate on the breathing.
다 저랑게 절아야 아니 다니에 봤음라 아니 달아 차베 달아 당에 당와 얘는 차베 차바 로카게 대슈체지 손 당다스.
So now think about your attachment to your friend. Yeah? So whichever friend that you have strong attachment to.
아니 맨날 달아 당에 당와디 슈체가 여와이나 아니 달아 네바미비 아니 가디나 드라세데 가디나 다 마가사이비 네바미비 진짜 손단다 된디게 아니 당에 당와다 칼이 공가로 그랬어.
And then think about the enemy that you hate, and then think about the reason why you hate the enemy, and then think about how that enemy doesn't remain enemy all the time, and there's no certainty that an enemy will be always enemy or was always enemy. Then you will lose that kind of hatred towards the enemy.
다하나 지게 아니 녀라 차베 차바데 슈차요나 아니 대야 단다 수족을 아니 녀 수족을 tropo야 쇼인 바이나야 아니 대게야 아니 제가 몸발라 수족을 다체녀레 sam바이나 녀라 차베 차바데 칼리 동도 그래서.
And then also same with the friend to whom we are very attached to, and even though that person is a friend in this life at this time, but it's not necessary or not certain that will be a friend all the time and was friend all the time, so has been our enemy many times and caused so much harm to us. All these things in the past. If we think like that, then our attachment to friend will also subside.
뭐야 달로 되니까 가게데 슈체다 파 동아가 답시야.
So now whichever of these two mind is stronger, and try to stop that mind by thinking in that way.
When the Susu Jalaya and the Dala down with Dawajina, and the Dratling, that does Magasita down with Dawayana, telling Neba maybe call Sambatana, and the Korashu with Tilo Dala Dawat and Gado, Dawat and Gad, go to some combat. The Losho the Dawatana called Korashu Magado.
And so if you think about, the uncertainty of the enemy, being enemy all the time, then your hatred towards the enemy will just subside. You don't have to think I should not hate enemy. You don't have to think like that. When you think about the opposite, then when you think about the negative, the positive will come by itself. So when you prevent the negative, then positive will come by itself.
하나제 인연을 잡아 잡아도 주심보나 대라양 내밤에 그 진세 대야 아니 템보메 비지다 소다나 아니 인연을 잡아 대 고랑 가도 그래서.
And so same with the attachment to friends. If you think about the uncertainty of someone that you are attached to being a friend all the time, then your attachment to that and a friend will just subside by itself.
두지 exercise 진이 진 건 조작 이제 검자에 됐단다.
Now again meditate alternately like that, thinking about these two objects. Okay.
다나지가 다내가도 따념 샤사가 섬지지와 대야 안도 다 따념진의 샤마샤바지 아니 지 만도나지 대반도지 동안 문도 봐봐 진통해 봐로 섬다나야 텔라야 섬다고 로지 게임 그랬어.
Now thinking about the stranger, just not just keeping that person out of one's mind, but thinking of that person as being equal as oneself, same as oneself in wanting to be happy and not wanting any suffering. And then it will make us to think about that person.
뭐야 다 섬을 신발이 당기다스 다 단다 잠블이라야 다 동슈드요래 동슈드 참아 또요 나도 나경 거래 섬에 섬나감다다 신나요 칭통해 봐 다나지게 나 만도 칭통해 봐대 섬에 다나가도 섬한테 고도했어.
So now going to change the topic. So think about all the people in this world who are worried about this pandemic, and the coronavirus, the COVID-19, and think about all sentient beings, being equal or same in not wanting to have this disease and wanting to be free from this disease. So try to think of all sentient being equal in that way. And so try to find the ascertainment of that, thinking that yes, they're all same in wanting to be free from that disease and not wanting to have that disease.
제가 된다고 내신이 더나 가도 미지가 칼라도 심보열에 나왔지. 맞아 여살에 삼대바다. 수수 무수 산에 좋아냐 차비 지니 그 삼도 가지고 그래. 대듯이 바로 그래.
And so this is same like someone telling you that the food is delicious and you yourself tasting it. So this is two different things. It's just like that.
제가 소수 사바이나 땅 오늘 콜랑 이게 냠로도 제송와인다. 내가 무지가 심보열에 사와든 자가 말했어.
So when you have tasted it, you actually tasted it yourself, then the experience is very different from what somebody has told you told you before. Just like somebody telling you and you yourself having tasted it.
제가 다 단대가 담블레가 뭐 동시에 어따지 되게 리더 연바이나리 아니 멤버인바나리 내요 예바는 레카 중에 예바는 레카 마치나 참아 소와 찍바요 그랬어. 나타데 나 먼저 와다. 나타데라 탄도 와다. 나타데 나그선데 신나요바 칭통해 봐진 것도 생각해봐. 미신이 또 왔지고도.
And so this is the same with everybody now in the world, not wanting to be sick, not to be free from the disease, not wanting to be sick and not wanting to contact with the disease. So everybody, no matter who we are, whether you are poor or rich, patients or doctors, everybody is same.
제가 단단한도 되게 나타된 로드에다 가서 대대 그냥 답대요 그랬어요. 로드 게대야.
And because this is something that's ongoing now, so maybe it will be easier for us to relate with that.
Okay, 다도 그냥 검자인다.
So now thinking that way, let's meditate for a little while, okay?
Oh yeah, that's the color Were
you tired?
Are you tired? Do too much meditation?
And so if we want to have realization, then we need to meditate. And so if you meditate, then you really gain the realization. And so, like I mentioned, so somebody telling you it's like this, or yourself, doing it and then gaining the experience is totally different thing, right? And so that's how you gain the ascertainment. And so if you can meditate like that, then your mind will be also be more relaxed. So of course the study takes time, and most of you have already studied and for a long time, and you all know quite a bit of it, but then just knowing the teaching is not enough. So because when we're facing some problems, then we look for something else to help us with. So did you have that experience now at this time, when during the pandemic? Did you look for somewhere else, to find a solution for what could I do, to make myself more calm? What could I do, to make myself not worry, rather than thinking about the teaching? So you might be thinking also, even in the teachings, so what could be better? Would making procession be better, or will reciting Om Mani Padme be better, or reciting Om Tate Tuta So is better? Which one is better? Do you feel like that? Because we have not gained the realization, through the meditation, therefore we don't know exactly which one is good for us. So otherwise, usually like when you have some kind of pain, whether it's a headache or a cold, then exactly what medicine to take. There's one general medicine, for cold, and if you take that cold medicine, whichever it is, if you take that, then that helps. If that doesn't help, then there's nothing else you can do. And so if we have meditated on a daily basis and gain some realization or some understanding, then we'll be able to apply that right away, at the time when we're facing some difficulties. And so at this time, if we have meditated on that verse, by Shantideva, why worry if it can be fixed? And what is the point of worrying if it cannot be fixed? If you have contemplated or meditated on that verse, and then you can apply that right away and at this time, and that will be very helpful for one's mind, to be relaxed. So many of us, we have already heard that so many times, and we know the meaning of that word, right? But we're not able to apply that, into our practice. And not apply that, that thought into the situation because of not having gained the ascertainment or realization of that verse, right?
제가 되게 제가 연 거를. 때문에 삼마다나 다 가디 주소에나 다그 주에 여와제나 가는 다 가지 샘피지나 팽을 말해서 들어 봐. 때문에 샘피지나 팽을 말하는 것도 계시 얘기거로. 내가 가서 갑자기 따뜻한데.
And so, if we can be fixed, no need to worry about it. So that's like, so it is really true, but we're not really able to think in that way.
제가 드려도야, 제가 드려도 드려가로 가도 λέγ대. 다 가르치나 야야나 할 수라도 야나 고rel날 수라도 야나 멜라타나 영어도 해. 소드 λέγ대.
What is that? Gorilla?
고rel날 가로 고rel날 수라도 야.
And so at that time, so like usually, of course, we always panic, and then what will be better? What will be better for me? Should I, recite Om Mani Padme Hum, or should I recite, the Golden Light Sutra, or whatever? What will be better for me? We don't know, right?
그래서 제가 남주 소송 배나 내시로 맨날 깨면은 나도 가리 내려 가도 따바 제도 말들에 내시로 깨체 보래서.
So if we have not gained ascertainment, then it is difficult to say this is for this is for that. You can't say clearly or exactly like that.
제가 바 담보 자체 두바 만들어 바다 존로 다 담바셔 타만년도 가는 냠달랑서야 돼 바다 존로도 제 담바셔야 돼야 고모 버리잖아 유 가리가리 컵도 따다다다 냠내 시시와시 고 그래서.
And so, it's just like Lama Tsongkhapa said in his line of experience, at the beginning, it is very important, to have, extensive study at the beginning, and then in the middle, should all this instruction should apply and it should appear as advice. All this, teaching, all this, study should appear as instruction or advice. When you say that, that means like also being able to apply into practice, for that particular. So whatever situation, there is, what practice, to apply to what situation, you should know exactly.
예전 참도벨레 나도 소소 대신님마다 드레가 알이 지지나 까지 주지나 야하면도 지지나 니마 주지나 야하면도 근데 쌈 그래서.
And then it says at the end, practice ordained night, right? And so, because we don't know exactly, all these teachings doesn't appear as advice to us, and we don't know exactly what teaching to, apply to what situations. Therefore, we always think, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Or sometimes we even go to different teachings, like different tradition of teachings. So, should I follow Kagyu tradition, or should I follow the Nyingma teaching, or should I follow the Sakya teaching, like that. We always have this kind of doubt in our mind.
제가 소소 내신님은 강가 집어 지자라서 그 그게 내라던데 내 말아 그렇게 말했어.
So if we have not found the realization or ascertainment, then it's the same thing, So it's that one or this one, So it's not like that one will be helpful and this one will be helpful. It's not like that.
들리자 나도 때에서 곰 잡나 샘라 소소 뇨한테 그래. 샘라 뇨한테 봐나 다 강의를 원체가 qabla야. 그 따다버지 당도 그래.
So if we meditate, then we can gain some ascertainment or experience, and then when we have the experience, then we'll be able to apply, right away, exactly, according to that situation.
제자는 소소 다는 소소 내가 딩세고 그랬어. 내가 이치고 그래요.
And then also, of course, you have to have a belief, in what you do and confidence, in what you do.
뺏는 거죠. 소소 딩세면 안에 나도 가려놓고.
And so if you have no confidence, then it will be like walking on ice.
But you guys are very good to walk your ice, right? 제가 아는 것도 곰때 내 말을 내가 따왔대 잡혀와이나 근데 내가 또 삼는 내신이래요. 삼는 내신이나 소소나 딩서요. 소소 딩서요나 다 소소 곰잡나 제도거래. 아니 밀어 발랍자 잡나 어떤데 제거다 것도 랍도 그래서.
And so therefore you should try to meditate, every day, little bit. And so if you do that, then, you will find the ascertainment or realization. So when you have the realization or experience, then you will have the confidence, to do, what to do at what situation, and also you'll be able to advise others, confidently what they should do at what situations.
Okay. Today is serious.
So what do you think? Is like that?
What do you think? 제가 나도 니마 딱봐 시에 장자되는 것도 다 나도 시에 좋아요 말 사건 나도 로좀 가나 간접 제자다 그때는 시에라 그랬어. 대고 대가도 세면시라 셀 죽음도.
So if we only talk about it all the time, then there's no end to it. There's so much to talk about, right? And we have already, learned a lot already. And so just talking about it and listening, doesn't penetrate our mind, right?
제가 나도 곰대에서 잡다 주만은 나도 됐어. 그때는 곰대에서 자에 답시적인다. 그래서
In
가와이나.
order to penetrate into our mind, then we have to meditate. So we'll keep on trying to meditate on every session, okay?
저도 잡초요 맞아. 저도 몰래요 왜?
Do you accept that way? Do you support that?
저도 대가는데 아니 게 당장 마셔야 되나 야도.
Or you rather prefer I talk all the time?
진짜 나도 시에 그 집어집어로 그랬다 그래. 진짜 육가병 갖고 파 도나고 시에 집어치가까지 아니 지 고발에 줘야 그니 요모 빠야게 답시다. 선을 대지 용 답시식으로 고 집어집어로 그래. 제가 시에 고 집어 안에는 교로 거다 달라고 왔다 달라고 쳐 그래. 다 곰대서 잡나 가서 샘 문에 내가 책으로 봐.
And so, because when we're talking about it, telling about it, that's the same thing. It all the teachings tells about the same thing. All the 5 major texts, that we study, at the great monasteries, it's talking about the same thing. And so you maybe you already know, so when I'm talking, you already know. Oh yes, it's like that. It's like that. You already know it, So, but what you are missing, I think, is the meditation or practice. And so that's what I think we should put some more effort in doing the meditation.
저도 집어다 나랑 파지 집어랬어.
And so I'm not only telling to you, I'm telling to myself, and I'm also like that.
그래서 제가 안에 가도 곰대에서 잡나 땡땡게 다 똑바로 고치 깨고서라 간지.
And so therefore, I think if we do some meditation, then we will definitely, gain some realization.
Okay. Now I got allergy. This is the solving of the change. It's solving. We already are solving to, we are locked down inside. On that, got allergy. Okay. Then any questions? Any discussions?
So unmute yourself if you have a question.
It's good, I mentioned for stop the, chatting. Otherwise, some people for chatting, then, people just sometimes looking at, they don't listen, Therefore, I told that Jennifer, how you call stop the chatting, how you say?
Able.
Yeah, disable chatting. Now, therefore, you guys not able to chat. If everyone has some question, you can raise your hand, okay?
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
So, I understand when I was meditating on a person that I don't like, and then I asked myself the reason why I don't like them.
Okay.
And then I understood it was because I was afraid of the influence that they might have on my life. So then when I let go of attachment, then what's next? Like, let's say I let go, but then what do I do next with that? Just, does it make sense?
So you are afraid, you don't like the person, that you consider as your enemy because you think that person is going to have a bad influence on you.
Yes.
And so that's the reason.
Yeah, so that's my worry or my fear. So
Dala dagi tam kasa dala dagi ta junsendi tam ta tende kasa digita mola tene lam lobo tisare sam lam lobo tisa tamle mo shigidus. This is the dala dangidus. That dala dangwe junsendi mo ta mola lam lobo tisare sam shigidus.
대 상고에 말해 대 삼야 말해 저한테 상고에 대 경원에 삼도 대 말이었어. 그 달라 다음 이제 그 말에 야부 제마서 그게 삼도 이제 제가 뭐 넣었어. 이제 또 대용을 했어.
So that could not be the reason, that could not be the reason. The usual reason, for hating enemy is because that person has done something bad to you, and that's why you hate that person.
제가 안에 코 가는나 제가 가는 그 들으지 저 람로바 티로 저 삼도 딴 거 말했어.
So you're not thinking, he's going to lead in his, influence you in a bad way.
제가 말아야 특 누가 지 랍송 삼마다. 야만은 말아 거야도 그 제마송 삼마 근데 콜 막아 차는 거.
So either it has to be, or that person said something bad to me, or that person didn't do what I like him to do, like that. It has to be something like that.
대마다 어다 그가 남가들 티로도 삼고가도 대.
Oh yeah.
대 삼고도 대 따다 말해.
It's true.
Or otherwise, just by thinking that, oh, he's going to have a bad influence on me, you will not hate the person.
대나도 ku질 만들 되라도 코코라코람 간도 주시. 근데 코코로 사고면 도스.
And if that is the case, then you just don't follow that person, and you have no reason to be angry with that person or hate that person.
얘다 나도 줄로들 심이지 변나 시우지 변나 치료 온도나 제도 코나 거나 코나 지는 나도 말나 코 거나 코나 도셔 나도 게 너무 말어.
그래서 키디
치료 온도나 치료도 치지 온도나 나도 치디 질 만드는 되게 와서 코나 거나 팅아도 게 노치 말어.
So if there's a dog walking towards somewhere that we don't like, then let the dog walk, and then if we don't follow the dog, it will not harm us.
Okay. Any other questions?
I did this meditation. Oh, it's my hand. Cool. I did I've been doing I meditate every day, but I've been meditating on my neighbor who I don't like. Well, we don't like each other. After we went camping as a family.
Yeah, this happened. Yeah.
And he sort of uninvited me, So I was like, furious. And so I started meditating. Let me call you right back with two. Okay? All right. Bye-bye. Ram ram. And so I meditated on Bob. And, ironically, I was out there doing my bulbs, gardening up and down my driveway. His wife came out and said, she had a basket. And she said, Joan, are you gardening? I'm like, yeah. You want some bulbs? Come on over. So she came over and I gave her flower bulbs, went around my yard because my whole yard is bulbs. And I don't know, they were walking down the street with Bob, his wife, and they both stopped and started chatting with me. And there was this laughing about our kitties that have died, I won't go into that. But it was just a nice conversation. And now when I see him out front, maybe he saw a different side of me and I saw a different side of him. And I gave his wife flowers, being kind, I guess. And it's different. He'll smile. So I think it has to do something with the meditation. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yes, definitely.
It did?
Tiga karatana jada nyelang ane karo. Jayana kadina jayamba, nyena kadina degmar satres. Tata, thank you.
So that shows, so the enemy doesn't stay enemy all the time and friend doesn't stay friend all the time.
Okay? 제가 곰 잡나 tiga ngeban nyegres. Tata yongres.
If you meditate, then you will understand that. You'll gain the ascertainment of that.
Well, I don't understand it all the time when I meditate because things do happen. You know, like yesterday, I did an hour of medicine Buddha yesterday. I have a kitty that's dying, and it made my day better.
제자 단다도 저 영화도 저 곰전에도 영화 말이다. 이나 되게 의외네도 영고 그랬어. 자이나 그러나 자인바 마인바. 얘나 그러나 얘 영고 말했어. 건절로 그랬어.
So what happened, with the Bob, is not, I don't think it's through the meditation, but that's the reality. That enemy doesn't stay enemy all the time. Somebody you don't like doesn't, stay you don't like all the time. That person can change into somebody you like later. Just by communicating, laughing with each other, sharing the same thing. And so just like that, you can come, we don't realize, it's happening all the time in our life, but it's just that we don't realize, we don't think in that way, That's why we don't meditate. That's why we don't realize, that it's so easy to become a friend, and it's so easy to become enemy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Yes, Margaret.
Hi, Geshe. Hello, everyone. I have a question. Early on, you said because we don't have realization, so we don't know what to do. So conversely, are there specific signs of realization or a little bit of the realization? How do we know if we are on the right path for practice or not? Oh, I think most of us claim what is the signs of realization. I don't know if my question is.
No, this is yeah. Geshe Tenley touch it on any Geshe Tenley tickle.
Rather Geshe Menas go.
Geshe me was another.
Mena so 가르치는 가격이어서 간을 하고 그랬어.
알레레 다 Geshe Mena 가지 다 찔러도 자오랬어 가지.
대바진도 주로.
대바체체 아니 텔라도 전에 로에랬어.
Yeah, so normally it's hard for us to know exactly what to do if we don't have the realization or ascertainment, and so in that case usually we all do something, and we do that based on our faith. So we believe in something, we have faith in that, and then we just keep on doing that. That's all. That's all we can do for now. So but on top of that, then you have to know the way to do it, right? So if you make a mistake in the way to do it, then of course then it will not be good. It will not be effective. So you have to know the way, the skillful means.
제가도 로종 전에 제 가르치는 가르라 제고 같은 장례요래서. 다 냠네 제고를 때다다 날렸다고 그랬어.
And so by studying we learn the method, how to do it, when to do it, and so forth. We learn the method, and then after learning that, then we have to apply that into practice through meditation.
야, 곧 근데 어떻게 보용 말다. 곧 답지되면 나 어떻게 보용 말다야.
So you have to have the skillful means, the method. Without that, just by believing and forcing yourself to do that, it won't happen.
근데 내 짜르고 내 짜인 받지. 단내 신체가 살인 받지. 신체가 살리듯이 다 신체도는 짜체도는 그 들는 그 깔리지는 짜통 말아. 내 제코는 짜상시 짜 살리고 그러. 대지 바노로.
So it's just like if you have an iron bar and you want to cut that with the wood saw, you will not be able to cut it. So, you can cut a wood saw, you should be able to cut metal also. To force yourself forcing yourself to do that, it will not cut. You have to know what kind of saw you need to cut the metal, and then find that, and then cut with that, and you'll be able to cut it.
Okay.
So will we know when we have realization?
가서.
I'm sorry. It's a
that's good. No. That's good. That's good. We discussion. No problem. 제가 아니 수수고 삼로 땅땅 될라지 이치로 녀와이나 아니 게 반얘기 그랬어.
수수 또박겨 줄래게 수수 하고 그랬어.
제가 내 고거래서 수수고 배나 내가 제와들 수수 자자자니 자 이치로 오지나 아니 또박기 그랬어.
Yes. So if you have gained realization, you will know it. you know. And when you have 100% belief that what you have done, you know, and a belief in what you have done, then you have, you know, gained realization of that.
제가 당당하도 때 아니 이치처럼 문제 같아. 정보시나 지금 나와 있나 다 멜라도나 야요나 야무나 드라마도나 야요나 야무나 그러 지 되는가도 도반람에 제게도 왔어.
So we have to have 100% belief. You know, right now, you know, we only have like a doubt. You know, say, oh yes, I think this will be helpful. I think this will be helpful. You know? And therefore, I think Tara will be helpful. But if we have gained realization, then we will know 100% sure that Tara mantra will be helpful for that. You know, if we have gained realization. You know? Therefore, right now we think, oh, maybe Tara mantra will be better. Maybe Chinese mantra will be better. You know, maybe prostration will be better. Then that's why we have a doubt, because we have not gained the realization.
제가 수수그 자차자 수수 제가 이치요 같이 제바이나 땐데 되게 니바도 된 거래.
So, and also if we have 100% in a belief in what we do, then you know, we'll definitely have the result.
제가 그 이치 열라 메라 제나 안에 그 니바도 연구해서 말해.
And so if we, you know, do with some of the doubt, you know, without 100% belief, you know, and then, you know, we'll not have the 100% result.
제가 다때 제다 만으로 제다 로종 거기 신경을 봤을 때네 다 제고 다때.
And so, how to do it properly without any mistake, you know, is through the study. So you have to study for that. You have to gain the method, and once you have done that, then you have to, you know, apply into practice or meditation.
제다 때 룸시아를 금방가도 줄라요. 왔어. 미치게야 가로 가릉가로 온바다 클 젤jel에서 생가로. 대 룸시야. 근데 좀 하고라. 다 남주까지 다 나한테 가는 거야 하고 뭐 하고 가지 그 남주 온배다 쩔쩔 온배다 쩔쩔 가 대종원 지리 대남네 그 벌발로 포잡네 아니 도들서 벌발 돌 주는 거서 왔어. 아니 코로나 대화 식점 보지 아니 나도 그 자샤잔 자다다 이세 온배다 쩔쩔 온배다 오늘 나도 노르데서 왔어. 나 그때 코로나 건데 아니 다 예담라 소바 답 아니 될 나잠네 도 주는 거서 왔어. 니마치미지만 저 나도 노르다션 도단 등무데스 왜 쩔쩔 말은 왜다 꿀꿀하레스 가지 되네 말 아니 대고는 아니 그 아도 얘네만아 좀그 도바사기 사기 된 너네 포장되잖아 아니 이 벌바드 잘 속여 말해.
But then, you know, sometimes the belief, you know, 100% belief overrides, you know, the method also. You know, so the skillful means. So, you know, there's a story about this monk, you know, who, you know, believed that Benza, you know, was the mantra of this particular deity, and then he had a Vajra dagger that he will blow that, and then will, you know, start, and then with that will strike, you know, on the rock, and then it will, you know, like insert into rock. It will just go into the rock. The dagger will, you know, he will be able to insert, you know, the dagger into the hole, into the rock. Because he did it with the 100% belief that that's the mantra of this deity, you know, and he was able to do it. He will recite the mantra, he will blow on the dagger, and then he will hit it, and he will be able to insert, you know, the dagger into the hole. And then one day, you know, that there was another monk who said, "Oh, you are saying it all mistake, you know, it's not Benja and Chili, it's a Kilikili." And then the next time he was doing it right way, you know, Kilikili. And then he had he blew it, but he did it with a doubt, you know, not with 100% belief, but with a doubt. And then even though he was doing it right away, but because he did it with a doubt and he wasn't like able to insert, he wasn't able to insert the dagger into the rock. And so sometimes, you know, I mean, the belief, you know, 100% faith, you know, is very important.
대양 좀 심하지라 다 단단한도 뭐 동네마다 단다 다 투자를 못해 거는 뭐 휴대를 돌리더라 지맥이 잡아지더라 왔어 아니 가데나 야마라다스도 아니 지지가 맞잖아 라는 게 저더라 아니 젬바스 아니 배나 대종하더나 코나미 지지 마다 가데나 지지가 맞잖아 라는 게 저더라 아니 슈마 아니 다 나도 저한테 밑에서 말아왔자 코야 레베쇼 멜레베쇼 쟤네 아니 미디어한테 시나 차원도 최다 심의도나 미디어나 최다 심의가가 줄어고 그랬어. 그때 차와이 말이야.
Then there was another story. This is before our generation, maybe during the time of Lam-rim, you know, His Holiness Dalai Lama's tutor. during those generation, there was this monk, who recited, Yamaranza mantra of the Yamantaka deity all the time. So every day, all the time. And even though he was in the assembly with other monks when they're reciting other things, he would just keep on reciting Yamaranza by himself. This is the mantra of the Yamantaka, and then so that brought some effect in his mind and even in the look. Because of that, like people have like different feeling about him, and then the dogs and cats, when they see him, they are very scared of him. They just run away from him. It's like a kind of negative effect.
제가 그 다때 나가 니바래까지 나를 니바였지 나도 일단 나다는 가르 만드는 가르다는 때 니바 요사를 듣고.
So that's the power of the mantra, So sometimes we have this doubt in the mind, thinking what kind of power is that if we recite the mantra? So there can be the kind of power. Yeah.
그래서 나도 가디나 옴타리 타티서 옴타리 타다 쉬고 사기로 가지 옴타리 나도 타티 가르페 도고 나도 도바 사기로 왔어.
And so nowadays, we're reciting the Tara mantra, Om Tare Tu Tare Tu So all the time, right? And it's possible to have doubt, thinking that how will it benefit us?
제가 됐더니 나 니바들이 요소라 소소라 예덤들 대바여 왔지. 아니 나도 장다는 그곰 뭐야? 다 무슨 곰서 맞잖아요. 근데 연구요사래요. 솔직히.
And so there is a power, of the mantra. Even though you don't do the meditation, if you believe in the deity, you have strong faith in deity, and recite the mantra of that deity, then it will really help.
제가 나도 배를 남아들이 요래서 다 대상도 와도 이거 말은 아마 배를 남아들이 배나 남쪽까지 남아도 나들 나도 가르던가 아니 믿는 배나 너와 남아들이 마 자야 지는 명에도 나도 용도 아니 가정 거나 되고 이만거는 남아도 tin가들 포잡나 도원 상스를 로게들 마보 요래서 근데
So in Tibet, it's very common, but here, of course, not. In Tibet, it's very common. The lamas, they are reciting mantra all the time, the whole day. They don't talk; they just recite mantra all the time. And then through the power of the mantra, they can cure people. Like some people, they get all this acne, pimple, like very aggressive pimples on their face, or like very bad, like migraine headaches. And then they go to these lamas, and then the lamas is reciting mantra all the time. And then they just, through the power of the mantra, so they blow on their face or on their head, like it will just, the acne will just disappear. And then the headaches will just go away. So it's really happening sometimes. But of course, it depends on many conditions, but many situations, but it has happened. So that's the power of the mantra.
아니 대한 가서 배배 미사에 됐다 시다 샤쇼 미팅아 배와도 배 모대 쳐보여 대바 쳐보.
So and especially like Tibetans, they have very strong blind faith.
아니 니마 딱 가서 표현가도 가요서 로바도 그래. 아니 라마 타치워들 그래. 아니 공다 집바데 공도 딱 잡상마 집바가도 집바다 여치케요. 걔네 아니 쇼게 아니 마쇼가 잡발라 아니 미까지 구기대래서. 아니 대 포와스 대키 가시 통화래 가시가는 너와 마당 너와 주는 때 슈그래 잘 오르스 때데 요래
and like strong because of that strong blind faith in their mind, they even think the lamas and urine is medicine. And so the lamas, when they come and stay in their house, in Tibet, you don't have the toilet, so you just keep the container next to your bed, and then when lamas come, they in the night when they urinate in that container, in the morning they're supposed to dispose it, but instead they will drink sometimes, and then that helps. And then sometimes if they have a sore on their apply on their face, then that will cure their sore on the face. So that's a bit of growth of the strong faith.
제가 땡고는데 잘하고 돼. 때때 땡아 가라 몸 통이 돼 잘하고 돼.
And so I have seen that myself, this really helps, they really get better, the sores and the acne, they go away really.
제가 가도 너와 해도 딱 뺏어라. 저 미시박 집어들어도 저 나사케 우리 지라 그러었어요.
Here will be like totally, like shocking, right? Because it's even if, let alone drinking, even touching others' pee-pee. will be so shocking and say, oh, this is going to bring so much disease and all these things.
제가 가지 아니 가지고 띵인데 지가로 터다 막 네바다 라미 철럽서 때 땐데 요사를 가도 하고 미 마도다 요사래.
So this is just like, the power of the meditation, the concentration meditations, power of these mantras and the blessings of the gurus, it's really there, and it's just that not visible to us.
당가도 청하다 좀 시바시래. 근데 니나 가나 만으로 보여. 만으로 봐. 근데 가서 다 별에 댕기 밑에서 만으로 발랐다. 계제면 사마라 땅군에 야르 못지도 줘서 딱 대바 도바연 말 대바 쉬우여 거들. 제다 안에 딴데 이마 하고 오면서 단다 야나라야 아니 배와 사실 낭이 빼 유유래 단다 우화랑아 되는 게 laptop 보면 보였어요. 이나 그도 나열 말랑도 가르나 그도 만으로 사기로 했어. 대신 계제들 용어도 있어. 애들면 다 하고 오면서 가지 행에도 파지 지워 줘 말이야. 아니 낭에 받아 빼 유유 차대. 배와 걔가도 야나가 산제 캠바랑 가도 대 손을 막 보고 요래.
And then we have this called a money pill. Money pill is not a cash money, money pill, no money, money pill. And so this pill, is blessed with the recitation of Om Mani Padme Hum, like over many 100,000 times, and by His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. So when we say money pill, Om Mani Padme Hum pill, then everybody, Tibetans, among the Tibetans, everybody has strong faith in that. So whatever problem you have, either the disease or spirit harms or anything, you just take that, and then they believe that it will help. Also, like in Tibet, like there are many Tibetans in Wuhan city in China, where the pandemic, the coronavirus started. There are many Tibetans there, and there hasn't been any Tibetans in that area who have died. Or very, very few, who were contracted with this disease. And the reason they say is because they've been taking this Om Mani Padme Hum pill every day, all the time. But there are many Tibetans, but there are many Tibetans who are So now there are many Tibetans, who are taking this this Om Mani Padme Hum pill here in America, but many of them have contracted with this, COVID-19. The reason is, I think, because they are not taking it with 100% belief. So the younger generation, the Tibetans here in America, don't have that much of strong faith, belief. They even don't know. Their mom and dad tells them, "Oh, this is a very powerful, blessed pill, so you should take it," and they just take it because their parents, force them to take. Otherwise, they're not taking it out of strong faith or devotion. Therefore, it doesn't much help.
아니 가로 따텔라 아니 이치 템보에나 대오 이세 가래 펜토한 거였어 와.
And so whatever you do, if you have strong faith in that, then it will be more effective.
Okay, I mean I'm talking too much maybe.
Thank you.
Laura,
okay.
Laura, you have a question?
Okay, Laura.
You have to unmute.
Yeah. Thank you, Geshe. My question was, they talk about the three wisdoms of listening, reflecting, and meditating. Could you explain the difference between reflection and analytical meditation? What exactly is the difference?
그래서
지단 사미야도 고메 캐버를 가르레스 아니야 더 사미야단 고메 나온다 고메야 되다 지단 가서 조금 더 누금이어라 삼바당 조금이라 가르쳐 버렸어 더 조금도 하고 우도 근데 조금당 삼바스 토삼 검수자들 삼세저라 토삼 삼대당 아니 조금이라 캐버 가르레스
네가 삼대다 조금이 줘봐야 돼 네가 to some gomte and jogomla lab someday and jogomla.
So in the context of the hearing, contemplation and meditation, the contemplation is referring to the analytical meditation, and the meditation itself is referring to the stabilized meditation.
Okay. Ko cheta ko jatang damara da tande ka ko to some gom leg do was. That gom sana ko nyaba cha theres. And some said it in the lyrical meditation orders.
So yeah, so the thinking, or contemplation, is the same as the analyzing and analytical meditation. And meditation, will be the stabilized meditation in that context,
Okay.
But in general, when we just say meditation, then there are two kinds of meditations: an analytical meditation and stabilized meditation. But when you categorize as the study, contemplation, and meditation, then contemplation and analytical meditations are same.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, I think now we stop. It's only 1 minute, we're late. But we don't have to go out, we just stay home, right? Okay, thank you, it's wonderful. Okay, now Bob, you can start. It's wonderful, and then also do a little bit of meditation. Right now you have very good opportunity to do more meditation because best time. Okay? Okay, now you start to pray.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Geshe.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jangchub.
Thank you, Geshe and Damcho.
Thank you,
You're
Geshe
welcome.
Damcho. Thank you.
Thank you,
You're
Geshe.
welcome.
Page 39, Thanksgiving Model Offering. Saji perki juxing metok tram ri rabling jini de gin pa di sangye jing du mikte wagi droko nam dak jing la chur parshu je tun lame kute rapten ching nam katrin le chok chur ge pa dang lo sang ten me turbe da sungi drowe mun sel tak tu negi ur chik idam guru ratna mandalakam niryatayami. Page 43, the short long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In that snow mountain encircled land, source of every benefit and joy, may Lord Tenzin Gyatso Chenrezig remain in life till samsara's end. Page 49, the short long life prayer for Lama Zopa Rinpoche. You who uphold the subduer's mortal way, who serve as a bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjana's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplishes magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long. Page 57, prayer of dedication. Through this virtue, may I swiftly, having gained Guru Buddha's state, place each and every sentient being without exception in that state. Precious supreme Bodhi mind, may it where unborn arise and where born never decline, but increase forevermore. Me me tse we ter chen chen resi ri me kien pe wang ko cham tel yang gang chen ki pe su gen song Tsongkhapa lo sang gra pe Thank you, Geshe.
Thank you, Geshe. Thank you, Damcho. Just a quick announcement. Individual meetings will take place after. So you do need to exit this meeting and then re-enter through the link on the calendar for the individual meetings. You'll go into a virtual waiting room. There's no audio, but it is being managed and you will be let in. So.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Geshe.
Thank you,
Thank
Geshe.
you.
Happy
Mother's Day.
Oh,
Thank
happy
you.
Mother's
Thank you,
Day.
Damcho. Thank you, Geshe.
Happy Mother's Day
Everybody.
to everyone.
Thank you, Geshe.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy big cat.